First, I want to say goodwill on behalf of the State Commandant, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Lagos State Command. There is no other person than Mr. Dr. Sunday Cacol. He was just newly posted to Lagos to continue to ensure safety and security and also fulfill the mandate of the Corps in Lagos. I am Deputy Secretary of Corps, Olumide, Public Relations Officer of the Command. Based on the questions that you raised, I want to rest first on the existing protocols and also rest with some of the definitions that have been issued concerning safety and security. We already know that safety and security are two interwoven words, and they are so practical with us on a daily basis. However, looking at the mandate of the Nscdc without prejudice to other services, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, like the president of Cdhr stated, was created first as a voluntary organization in 1967 during the Biafran Civil War, which is also known as the Nigerian Civil War. And we know that that war, took place within 1967 to 1970, about 3 years and some months. Without any iota of doubt, we had a military government at that time who also looked at the development around the world, especially when it comes to the issues of war. There are a lot of citizens as at that time who have never experienced any kind of war before in their life, between the time of their birth and when the war ensued. And kudos to that particular military government of General Gowon, who looked at other developments around the world and created a civil entity that could educate Nigerians about certain properties, certain intricacies about the war, especially looking at how they should manage themselves in their homes, in the areas of putting off their lights at night, and also looking at issues of rescue, evacuation, and also disseminating information as I went to allay fears so that people will not be scared. Though I was not born as at the time, but you know that for those who were around at that time till now, they know that what we are saying now is true. Now, the Nscdc was created as Lagos Civil Defense Committee, and most of the people who were part of this very lofty organization today did not only sacrifice their lives, they gave their homes, they gave their property, they gave everything that they have to ensure that the Nscdc remained what it is today. And it was voluntary as it were. Kudos to the regime of His Excellency the President, former President Obasanjo, who now ensured that the Nscdc is regularized in 2003 as a substantive paramilitary organization in Nigeria. Now, the Nscdc was established via an act of the National Assembly in 2003 with powers and functions. So many functions, but let me anchor on the 3 major functions of the Nscdc, which includes 1, protection of critical national assets and infrastructure of government, and in 2019, it became a national policy strategy for the protection of critical national assets in Nigeria. So that means it's not only national assets and infrastructure belonging to the federal, state, and local government in the Act of 2003 that we can protect, we can also protect private assets. And today we have discovered the Immigration Deputy Controller that was talking about NIN. NIN is produced by NINs, the commission that produces NIN. Their assets now has also become a critical national asset. Because as a result of frustrations of Nigerians, or because they are delayed in getting their NIN produced, they may be prone to attack their buildings. And if you remember the saga of what's it called now? The Nscdc saga. Okay, a lot of people went into hiding. I don't want to mention names now. The Nscdc came out boldly to also cushion that effect. And there are so many other agencies who also collaborated within also some Nigerians to ensure that that saga did not escalate. Now, apart from protection of critical national assets, which we know already, our oil pipelines, gas pipelines, the transformers that you are talking about, telecommunication lines, all of these things are dug under the ground. If they are caught, like the experience we had, I think,